So I have another card to show you, and it is off of the Live Simply Cricut Lite cartridge, and it is utilizing two different images that you can find on that cartridge. One is the skunk, which I was really excited to see because I really like skunks, and another is just a little flower bush. And I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So to get started, I already have my mat loaded with a couple different colors of cardstock, pink, black, and white, and these are all for the skunk, and then also green for the bush, and pink that is the same color as the skunk's pink for the flowers, and blue for the flower middles. So I'll just walk over to my Cricut and get started. Let me turn it on. So I'm just going to load in my paper, press that down really well. And the first one I'm going to cut out is the base to the skunk, which isn't black, it's actually pink. So I'm just going to get that button. And my skunk is cut out at 3 1/4 inches, so I need to make sure and change that. And just press cut. So just hit line return to go to the top really fast. And scroll over to your black. Going to press the shift key and the same skunk button again. And this will give you the black layer. Just press cut. Okay, and then we're going to hit line return one more time. Scroll over to the white. And then press the layer function and hit the skunk button again. This will give you his stripe and eye. So press cut. Okay, so I'm just going to press this down a little bit just to make sure it's really secure, and scroll down to my green. Turn off your layer feature. And then you are going to change your size to 2 1/2 inches and press the bush button. And there it is, press cut. So then you're just going to scroll over here. Then you're just going to press shift and the flower bush button again, and that'll give you the flowers. There they are, just press cut. I'm going to go over to my blue, and then I'm going to hit the layer feature and press the flower bush button one more time. There are my centers, I'll just press cut. Now I'm just going to hit repeat last and cut those out one more time because I need a few extra blue circles. Okay, I'm just going to unload my paper. And then the next thing I'm going to do is clean up, put away my Cricut, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my pieces laid out nice and neat so I can find them really easily. And this is actually not a piece that I need, a little scrap. And I'm going to start out with, of course, a 6 1/2 by 5 inch card, blank card, just like all the other projects. And another 4 by 6 inch base. And it's just a really good size for this size card to build any kind of scene that you want to make. Let me just make sure I didn't move those too much. Some double stick tape on all 4 sides. And center it right there. And now I haven't decided if I want to keep this bush intact or not. I don't think I do. And so I'm just going to take a straight edge and trim off a little bit of the left side. Just a little bit, so it lays nice and flat and flush with a little X-Acto knife on a self-healing mat. There, so that will be lay nice and flat. Now that's scrap. Let's just move that over there. So that will fit nicely. And then you also need a 6 inch long, about 1/4 inch thick piece of green, a darker green, and it doesn't have to be cut out perfectly. And it will be the grass to the bush and the scene. I'm cutting mine a little bit long just to make sure, and I'll mark it where I need it, because you wouldn't want to accidentally cut it too short and not be able to use the piece. So just to secure it and keep my fingers safe, I think I'll use this rule. So there, and I'm done with this. And then done with that. Let's put these over here. And then next you're just going to glue down the grass. It's the first thing you do. So everything can stand on top of it. And just a little bead of glue, and you put this down. right at the bottom. And I should have made sure that this is going to open the right way, but it is, luckily. So, and then I'm just going to glue on this little bush right flush with the edge of this card and make sure that it's coming out of the grass. There we go. Perfect. And next you're going to start with your little Skunky with the green. And what I wanted this to look like is like the skunk was stealing flowers from the bush. So make sure you get glue on all those little pieces that need to stick. Go ahead and put that down so all the feet are touching the green grass. I'm just going to put something flat over that and let it sit for a second, because next I'm going to glitter these flowers, and I really held back with the glitter this time. I'm only glittering 3 little things, that's it. And I'm going to use this cotton candy pink, my little glittering thing, and I'll be right back. I forgot a foam little glitter spreader. Okay, so here's my little foam glitter spreader. I'm going to take it just on a piece of paper that I don't mind getting gluey. Just put glue on all these flowers and lay them all on another piece of paper. While we kept glue free. So just get rid of that because you're all done. Not very much glitter in this project. So just take the glitter that you want and spread it all over those little flowers. And then you just pick them up with a little spatula and tap off the excess, and then just lay those to dry. And because I already made some of those little glittered flowers, I can keep going right away. Otherwise, you'd want to make sure that those are all dry, but my fingers should be a little sticky. Not sticky enough. Now I'm just going to glue on these little flowers to the bush. And there are little indentations cut in. I don't know if you can see them, but the Cricut machine will cut in little indentations for you to see where exactly you should place your flowers. And then I'm going to move this plate out of the way. Now we're going to start building the skunk. And you're going to take your black layer and make sure you poke out this little ear hole, otherwise you won't see the little pink of his ear. Let's just get rid of that. And be careful, because once you get glitter on your fingers, it seems like you can get glitter anywhere. And I don't want glitter sticking where I don't want glitter to be. So we'll see. Just going to lay that flat. The rule, just to keep it down. And next I'm going to take the little body and position it just so I know how it goes for sure. Right like this. So glue this whole little strip. And you can position it right down where you want it. There you go. And the next thing is his eye. There we go. And you can kind of push this down with a pull-in folder so you don't get glitter everywhere. And then you just need to glue on the little dots to the flowers. So you've got, and that's why I cut out an extra set of these little dots, because originally you would cut out another layer to the skunk and that would finish his flowers, but because I wanted them to match, I just decided to cut out blue dots for them. So now that's all done. I'm just going to make sure this sticks down. And then I'm going to take my stamp, and this is just a little note card. Or at least that's what the stamp says, just a little note. And I'm going to stamp that right in the center, right above Mr. Skunk. And that's it. That's the card. And I think anybody would be really happy to get something like this. So anyways, here's another idea on how you can use your Live Simply Cricut Lite cartridge, and I hope you try it. Thanks.